Okej, zaczynamy dalej. Co tym razem? A, wróciliśmy już na statek. Są i wszyscy ci kosmici, których udało się uratować. Wyślij tą dziewczynę lepiej do ambulatorium. Kurczę, przecież ona nie ma rąk prawie.
You saved as many Lydian lives as you could. And more importantly, you looked after your crew. That's what counts. You have to look out for your own, first and foremost.
That doesn't change the fact 15 lives were lost out there.
True. But 5 times more than that were saved. It's all a matter of perspective.
Kwestia perspektywy.
Unfortunately, the Admiral was among those who didn't make it.
No.
I'm sure it's a huge blow to the Lydians. I hope they don't blame us. We suffered our own losses as well.
No tak, bo nasi są na pokładzie tamtego statku.
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances. While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hatari or Khan, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves, under our control. You know what's at stake for me here.
Kapitan
And what's at
namawia,
stake for you too.
żeby nie
I can't
wpisywać w
afford
raporcie
another mission
tego.
gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support. I don't want to raise a false alarm just yet. I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it already is.
No tak, bo on stracił ludzi przecież.
I'll follow your lead. We can keep this under wraps for now.
Always nice to know you have my back. One of the primary reasons I brought you on board. I made the right decision.
You should know you can always count on me, no matter what.
Okej.
I appreciate that.
We're ready in the briefing room, Captain.
On our way. Is there any update on our efforts to trace the Zeldy's warp signature?
Unfortunately, no. Somehow they were able to mask the signature and block our ability to track their trajectory.
I'm also concerned about what went with them. A Taconian energy source.
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
Something that powerful in their hands?
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally
Mamy
anywhere.
tam załogę.
I have faith in our away team. They won't give up easily, and if they can somehow manage to stay alive, then maybe they could get word to us about their location.
That'd be a hell of a lucky break.
Right now, we need all the luck we can get. The Takan also compromised our systems when Petty Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about this.
We're not contacting Starfleet until we fully understand the situation. There are too many unknowns.
They stole our data. That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
Decyzja może
But the
poczekać.
captain does have a point. It might be better to wait until we know more.
We either sound the alarm prematurely and look bad if nothing comes of it, or we keep this to ourselves and take the blame when it blows up in our face. Either way, we can't afford to get this wrong.
No, dokładnie. O, co spokrywa?
is not without its own consequences.
I want to speak with the Hotari and get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
I expect we'll meet resistance.
O, podpadliśmy
The Hotari
kapitanowi z
think we
jakiegoś
violated
powodu.
our neutrality by entering their minds. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the
The
Elydians.
Takan are a threat to both their civilizations.
No,
O, pani
they're a
doktor.
threat to us all. The device Commander Rydek found in the Taconian vault is an advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Takan, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Taconian and displacing that of its host. It's a hostile takeover on a cellular level, bringing individual Takan back to life, one by one.
Pytanie, czy... Zapytaj, czy osoba jest
And what
eliminowana.
happens to the host?
It's hard to say exactly. Some of their memories remain intact, but the implanted Taconian identity appears to have full control. In time, all that remains of the host may be lost entirely.
Like a parasite.
Exactly. Petty Officer Maris called herself a scion of the flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
The Takan have crossed a line. That much is certain. However, meeting with the Hotari could offer insight into their true intentions. Under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
To już nie są Hotari, to są
What if there
Tkonowie.
are no Hotari left? If Galvin and Sidron were Takan, who else?
A,
I think
okej.
we would know if that were the case.
Ona uważa, że pozostali też
Take
mogą
every
być.
precaution.
With the Cartabula gone, I can confirm we have regained warp capability and the use of our transporters.
Excellent. Commander Ermot, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hotari as soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Pod pretekstem przeprosin.
Nice work, everyone.
You're long overdue for a Deridium infusion.
It looks like I am.
Dobre pytanie.
Aside from almost running out of
Jak
Deridium,
dużo tych zastrzyków
you're in
było
good health.
Tkonów
Nice to get some
z tożsamością
positive news for a
Tkonów.
change.
You I don't worry about. The captain, however,
Go on.
you see it, don't you? He's desperate. Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for a captain. And you've dodged the issue. We can't make mistakes. Might go down as the most obvious thing a first officer ever said.
Pani doktor podejrzewa, że kapitan też jest
Seen enough of how he
Tkonem.
runs the ship. If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to know. Don't sugarcoat it. You know I wouldn't.
Na razie nie zauważyłem żadnej rzeczy, ale rzeczywiście kapitan jest trochę podejrzany. O. Co jest? A, czyli co, mogę udzielić odpowiedzi? Martwimy się o niego.
To be honest,
Spodziewałem się, że jak się czas skończy na odpowiedź,
seems like the
to
stress
bohaterka
of this
wybierze
mission
jakąś
is
domyślną.
getting to him. He has so much riding on its success, and I am concerned he'll do something rash to ensure it.
To know we see eye to eye on this. And I want to be clear. I care about Solano. I really do. I've been his doctor for years. There are more important things at stake than offending an old friend. If it gets any worse, you know where to find me.
Okej.
Jara.
Monitor your Deridium levels.
O, jest nasza
I'll be
dziewczyna.
right back.
How's your wound?
Like it was never there. I feel lucky you were there with me. Without you, I'd be, well... Thank you for saving my life. Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered if
Za
you left
dużo
me for dead.
ryzykowałaś, tak.
I'm glad you're alive, but you shouldn't have protected me. You almost got yourself killed.
But then you would have been hurt.
I'm a soldier. It's my job to get hurt.
I
Jest
suppose.
gwiezdna flota, nie wojsko.
We saw the truth down in those mines. What Sidron and Galvin really are. Who they've become. The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian. It's hard to accept that everything I thought I knew, so much was a lie.
Tak, to jest straszne.
The horror of that underneath our feet the entire time.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I needed your help, but I didn't intend to show you something so disturbing.
Well, I can't unsee it. But we Hotari don't cower from an unpleasant truth.
Commander Rydick, you're needed on the bridge at once.
What is it?
The Hotari have agreed to meet.
Okej. Szczerze mówiąc, na początku tej dziewczynie nie ufałem, ale teraz wygląda na to, że ona jednak nie jest zamieszana w to wszystko i chce rzeczywiście pomóc. Mam na myśli tu Hotari.
They haven't found us yet.
Can't just wait to be rescued. We have no idea when or if the Resolute is gonna catch up. But if we can get access to the Zeldi systems, we might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to. You got somewhere we could do that?
Okej, będziemy musieli pobiegać i poszukać.
For how uptight the Illidians are, their cargo bay is kind of a mess.
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
Power cells. Illidians must supplement main system power with these. Good thing this was here. Made it a lot easier to transport across the ship. If we took another second, Miranda might have... Based on how this is reinforced, probably contains dilithium. Stray phaser blast could cause a piezoelectric rupture and blow a hole in the ship. Better be careful.
O, tu jest jeszcze coś.
Huh. Illidian consoles still have mechanical keyboards as a backup.
Nie wyobrażam sobie, żeby wszystko było elektroniczne. Mechaniczne klawiatury będą zawsze potrzebne.
Airtight and climate controlled. Must be where they put the precious cargo. Up there? All right. Etzelar, let's do this.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there. And there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it. We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Nelly. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
Jakoś mi się nie chce wierzyć, że nawet na niskim ustawieniu nie spowodują włączenia się alarmu.
Got one.
Dobra.
Another down.
Hurry, Carter!
I am. Only one left.
Jaki jeszcze jeden? A, tam.
Here it comes. It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
That buys us some time.
Now that the Zeldi has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
The Takan might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Miranda.
Don't give up on her yet, Carter. For all we know, she was trapped, watching it happen. Fighting it the whole time.
Nie wiem,
Never
czy
hurts to
możemy
hold on to
rację.
hope. Especially when it's someone you care about.
And I know it looks bad, but we're gonna get her back. I won't let her go. I know it seems like we could never trust her again. But maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Takan. Here, on the ship. Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend. You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The Takan have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life, and it's already been lost.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
We don't like this any more than you do. The Takan are a threat to all of us.
Pokojowe
Turned
podejście
our
lepsze.
crewmates too.
Nie ma co zaogniać
Do you think
konfliktu.
they're gonna stop there?
All I know is that more of my people have been lost to the transformation than yours. Not to mention my admiral and the others who didn't survive your rescue attempt. Our losses are mounting. Yours are just beginning.
We're stuck on this ship, same as you.
Się licytują, to kto więcej stracił ludzi.
I'm blocked out of helm control. Propulsion? And they're closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always changing these interfaces. I can hardly keep up.
Czy mogę pomóc?
Let us help.
Fine. They're using a senior officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
Here's something. I can see the course they have plotted in. Long way from Hotari space.
I hope the Resolute is all right back there.
We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Co?
Nothing but uninhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space. A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around. Get back to the front lines of the battle for Elydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own bodies controlled by the Takan. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to. And I'll bring it back to Elydia, or I'll destroy it. I won't let it stay in the hands of the enemy.
Otrzymasz swoją zemstę.
You want to get back to Elydia? You want your vengeance? You'll get it.
I have every intention.
So help us stop this ship. For Elydia. And for everyone.
No właśnie.
Very well.
The most important thing is that we get control of this ship. So that we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
What's this?
O,
It's a data stream.
It looks to be a two-way communication.
Let me see if I could put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying. Okay. That should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itasca, is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Atari, and if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Itasca, are you still there?
utknęli wieżyczce artyleryjskiej, wygląda na to.
Itasca, are you still there?
You shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hatari have been transforming people on this ship. We've seen it happen.
Bioforming.
Czyli nie wszystkich
It's only a matter of
ewakuowali.
time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
I gotta ask, are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca. You're going to have to trust me. I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her. Clear and not under duress beyond our current circumstances.
No
I'm sure
właśnie,
of it.
bo przejęci ludzie mają zachowaną też tożsamość oryginalną. Wspomnienia
If I suspect something is amiss, I'll deal with Itasca myself.
i tak dalej, nie?
Remind me not to get
I to całkiem dobrze udają.
We'll make it to you undetected and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting, sir.
I may not know the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there, safely, through the back routes.
Jakoś mi się nie chce wierzyć, żeby oficer na takim zaawansowanym statku nie wiedział nic o komputerach. A, wróciliśmy na audiencję do królowej, okej. Jest pytanie, jak odróżnić przejętych od nieprzejętych.
You may approach.
Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you couldn't be trusted when you sided with the Elydians. Your intentions have been clear from the start.
I take full responsibility for my actions, which were entirely my own, not the Federation's.
How noble.
Your Majesty.
Taki
if
był
I
plan,
may,
nie?
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Galvin speaks for the Hotari now.
Oh.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference. The Elydians have agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region. Your presence here is no longer necessary.
So you can
Oni
consider
też mogą
the
być
matter
przejęci.
resolved.
To nie ma sensu.
That makes no sense. What did they do to you?
They convinced us that this was the best deal we were going to get.
I thank you for coming, but the sooner the Federation leaves, the better.
The hell we will.
Captain,
What about my crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team? The data you stole? I want to make one thing clear. No one is to leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
To chyba nie był dobry moment na
You
takie...
think you have that power, when in fact you have none. You came here under the presumption you would be the ultimate authority. That you would show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people. But instead, your arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far
Dobra,
beyond
karty na
your
stół, wszyscy i
feeble
tak już
imagination.
wiedzą.
Enough of this nonsense. You're not fooling anyone. We know you're Takan.
Takan. A word I haven't heard in a very long time. At the height of our power, the Takan Empire spanned hundreds of thousands of light years and trillions of Taconians.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
What's yours was once ours, so it feels only right that we reclaim what was lost. Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
Okej. Nie przestraszycie nas.
That may play well with your bioformed friends. But your empty threats don't scare us.
Just a friendly word of caution. You'll know when I'm threatening you. You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. We will not stop until we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen, a starship captain, or even a Federation ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a truly superior entity.
O kurczę.
In the face of such impossible odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every way, the only logical choice is to submit.
never.
O, tak myślałem, że będą chcieli przerobić nas wszystkich teraz.
Seize them.
Get us out of here. Now!
Ride it to Resolute. Beam us out.
No, czyli teraz mamy jeszcze większy problem, bo kosmiczni faszyści wrócili i chcą odzyskać swoją ziemię.
Infiltrating an enemy stronghold?
Something like that.
I once spent 6 days crawling through sewers during the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there. That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My dress uniform is well decorated.
I'm glad we're here with you. We need your kind of experience.
I should say you do. And I'll be glad to have Lieutenant Itaska with us. She fought shoulder to shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
She's like a daughter to me. She's saved my life more than once. She's more than just a comrade in arms.
Don't worry. We'll get her and the others free.
I'll worry less when that's been done. But once we have my comrades, proper soldiers, we'll be able to retake the bridge. Then, our fleets will catch up to us. The ATP is just down that corridor.
Is this the artillery platform?
This is the power distribution for the forward armament cluster.
Okej. I będziemy musieli przejść na drugą stronę, żeby otworzyć drzwi. Ale to jest strasznie dziwne dla mnie, bo niby...
Combat here. Disruptor burns on the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
No właśnie.
If there was a fight, the Takan might still be nearby.
Maybe my people killed them.
Or they could be waiting for us.
And that's a problem for when we meet them.
The distribution conduits have been knocked loose. The currents in those lines would be lethal. Is there any way to power those down?
Each circuit has a control panel that regulates power to the magnetobanks.
I can track connections between the power lines and the control panels. I should be able to clear a safe path to your crew.
We'll get the door open here.
Magnetobanks. Ciekaw jestem, co to są banki magnetyczne.
It's heavy.
Dobra. Strasznie to dla mnie dziwna jest sytuacja, bo niby tym w poprzednim odcinku transporterem mieliśmy teleportować wszystkich ludzi z pokładu, nie? A wygląda na to, że tutaj została jakaś grupa. Okej, przynajmniej nie ma żadnej jakiejś durnej minigry do... Powiem szczerze, że te minigry trochę nudne się zrobiły. O, drabinka. Idę tutaj tylko dlatego, bo można. Sprawdzam, czy nie ma czegoś, co mogłoby nam się przydać do czegoś. Dobra. Aha, to drabina, okej. Kable tutaj. Tu znowu drabina jest. Na pewno będzie miała jakieś zastosowanie. Okej. Ha! Ale refleks ma nasz bohater. O kurde. Nie spodziewałem się takiego ognia silnego, wiecie, w takiej ilości. Dobra. Bardzo trudno jest tutaj wymierzyć. Bo ten impuls jest bardzo krótki i proces celowania też jest tak rozwiązany, że on... Właśnie. Oni mają jakby rytm tego strzału. No, dobra.
You! Federation, you made it.
Barely. There's a lot of collateral damage out here.
They backed us into a corner.
Mogliście
Drive
ostrzec.
them out. Put some space between us and the enemy.
They're here. Get down!
I think they've given up on capture.
We'll never make it if we go back that way. You, give me a hand with this! Go! Go! Behind us!
No. W końcu. Tam widzę... Oż kurde, no.
Go, Federation! You take the lead. We'll keep them busy.
No dobra. Biegusiem. No biegnij, ciulu jeden. Okej.
Fall back! Hold them back! We can't let them reach the stairs!
Zaawansowana futurystyczna broń, która nie jest blachy falistej w stanie przebić. Aż kurde, no. Trochę trudniej się zrobiło. Mam nadzieję, że nas nie cofnie zupełnie do początku.
Fall back! Hold them back! We can't let them reach the stairs!
Chyba się udało. Czy mi się wydaje? No nareszcie.
No! You can't just run in there.
Must live to fight.
Dobra. Udało się trochę. Przynajmniej pani porucznik się udało uratować.
We let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But if we hadn't, it would have been all of us. I'll have to live with that, and I'll answer for it when I die. It's not the Illydian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin to do so.
Walczmy dalej.
We're not gonna die. Not if I have anything to say about it.
It's more important that we win. When we were in there, trapped, we agreed that we had to live to fight. Hadri agreed. We said, if one of us was taken, the others wouldn't stop. We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan don't want them dead.
They want to steal their bodies. And steal their minds.
The Takan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
Czyli nie możemy iść na mostek.
Tylus, you should be in sickbay.
I'll finish this.
I couldn't just lie there knowing the entire fate of Hotari hangs in the balance. How did it go? You look exhausted.
Można było się spodziewać.
Went about as well as could be expected, under the circumstances.
Oh, that's a relief, because I was fearing the worst. I heard a rumor that they'd made a deal, that the Illydians agreed to peace. After what we saw Sidron do to the diplomat in the mines, I could hardly believe there was hope, but then... Is that true?
Wszyscy są tkonami.
I'm afraid the truth is far worse than that.
There's no deal.
Jeszcze gorzej.
No. They're all Takan now. The Hotari, the Illydians, everyone.
No. That can't be true.
I'm sorry.
Ja myślę, że to jest dobry moment, żeby Gwiezdna Flota się dowiedziała, co się dzieje.
Where will I go? I can't go back. I don't have a home anymore. Everything I've ever known is gone.
Hotari isn't lost yet. This is far from over. It will be your home again, I promise.
Thank you.
The Federation stands with the Hotari. You don't have to doubt it for a second.
Yellow alert.
Ooh.
Commander Rydick, we need you on the bridge immediately.
Dzieje się coś.
We've got an Illydian ship, the Veskar, rapidly bearing down on our position.
Or what was the Veskar. Now I'm not so sure.
Bring it up on the view screen.
600 kilometers in closing. Still coming straight for us.
Cały w kryształach tych końskich.
Commander?
Podnieśmy osłonę.
Should we put our shields up? Just as a precautionary measure.
I'd like to avoid escalating this any more than we have to. Whatever the hell this is.
100 kilometers in closing.
Shields up. Ready phasers.
Shields up. Phasers ready. Incoming.
No właśnie.
Lock phasers and open fire.
Heavy damage. But deflectors still at full power?
That bypassed our shields entirely.
That's
Oh,
impossible. God damn it, return fire. Everything we've got. Right, modulate the shield frequency. See if we can get us any cover.
Commander, I got this. Just keep firing.
Odwróćmy polaryzację, to zawsze działa.
Shields still have no effect.
That doesn't make sense. I'll try another.
Losujemy w częstotliwość.
There. We've got incoming. How do they keep matching our shield frequency? They couldn't. Unless they've compromised our shield algorithms. They can bypass our shields at will.
What?
Ah!
Captain!
To zrobiła ta Ruda, Miranda.
He's out cold.
Why'd they stop? Damage report.
Running on emergency power. Major hull damage on decks 4 through 7. Warp core is stable and intact.
We're completely vulnerable.
Commander, we're being held by the Veskar. It's Galvin.
Galvan.
On screen.
Jaki dumny z siebie.
Rydak, where's your captain? Not dead, I hope. At least, not yet.
Ma lepsze rzeczy do roboty.
Don't take it personally, but he had better things to do than talk to you.
Did he? Well, perhaps he's busy repairing his pathetic little ship. I have to give you credit, Commander. You survived longer than I thought you would. But make no mistake, your shields are useless, your weapons ineffective, and there's nothing you can do. I could destroy you at any moment, but I'd rather hear your pleas for mercy first.
Jaki
Your
sadysta.
existence is entirely in my hands, and I'm not in a forgiving mood.
Ruch co najgorszy.
If you want to destroy us, then I invite you to do your worst. We'd rather die with honor than beg for your mercy.
You may just get your wish. I've been thinking about what you said, Commander. I don't think you'll find my threat so empty now.
The Veskar's weapons are powering up.
But I don't have to needlessly slaughter you.
No, alternatywa to jest przemienić się w tkona, więc chyba lepiej zginąć.
So I've decided to let you live, despite your insolence. Tell your Federation that Takan are as merciful as they are powerful. That you were fortunate to escape.
Nie ma co grozić, ale
This isn't over.
I assure you, we've only just begun.
no dobra.
I've lost their signal.
Can you track their warp signature?
Nothing. It's untraceable, just like before.
Notify Ambassador Spock. I want everyone in the briefing room to discuss our options.
Kapitana się udało ogarnąć.
Repairs.
Hull breach should be patched up in a matter of hours. Impulse power is at 67%. Should be fully restored soon.
Still no luck tracking Galvin's warp signature. They've all but disappeared.
Keep trying. Finding that son of a bitch is the best shot we've got.
Commander Rydak, you had the Khan after the ship was attacked. What is your assessment, given our current situation and the losses we have suffered?
Potrzebujemy więcej się dowiedzieć.
I think we don't know enough. We need more information.
In that case, we might have an option.
Spock lubi informacje.
Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire. If anyone could find Galvin, it would be him.
Okej.
That's assuming he's willing to help us.
True, but there's only one way to find out.
Wouldn't we need to secure authorization from the Federation Council to contact him?
The nearest Federation outpost is Anvoria. I can travel there by shuttle and inform them personally of the threat from the Takan. Meanwhile, the Resolute can travel to the Delphi Ardu system in search of Portal 6-3.
I still have my doubts.
I do not. Captain
Okay.
William T. Riker has first-hand experience with the area and with Portal 6-3. His guidance will prove invaluable and should alleviate your concerns.
O, Riker.
Delphi Ardu 4 is a restricted zone for good reason. For all we know, we could be walking into a trap. Not to mention the high likelihood Portal 6-3's allegiance will be with the Takan. It's just too much of a risk. A waste of time. Time we can't afford to lose.
Right now, we have no way of knowing where those two Elydian ships are, or where they're going.
Dokładnie.
Another
Poza tym chcę
Taconian
zobaczyć
might be able
Strikera.
to at least point us in the right direction.
Or we're the ones pointing him right toward his fellow Takan, making the problem worse.
I am inclined to agree with Commander Rydek. Her logic is sound. This portal may have knowledge that proves to be invaluable, including information on the nature of the Cartabula. We must act on the facts at hand.
No właśnie.
Then we'll give it our best.
Możliwe, że...
I'll arrange a meeting with Captain Riker.
And I will speak with the Council. They need to understand the magnitude of the situation. I can leave for Andoria immediately. I wish you luck finding Portal 6-3. The very future of the Federation may rest in your hands.
Mam wrażenie, że ci tkoni, którzy są z kryształu odzyskiwani, to jest jakaś zbuntowana frakcja.
So we can expect at least that many hostiles.
If they bioformed Hadri, they know we're coming.
Which means everyone needs to be ready for...
Take cover!
Now what? We need that door sealed.
We can handle that. Where do you need us?
There's an access panel there. You should be able to patch into the local systems.
We'll be shot getting there.
I'll cover you. On my signal. Now!
Looking for the bridge doors. Wait, what's this?
Got something?
Gravity. If I invert the artificial gravity inside the bridge, that'll throw anyone on the bridge right up into the ceiling.
He'll never see it coming.
Tusk, get ready to charge.
Charge?
Reversing gravity polarity. Now!
Amazing.
Close it!
How do we get them down?
Jak się znam na Star Treku, który zawsze lubi mieć happy endy, to uda się odkręcić te przekształcenie tkonów.
I haven't decided yet.
It's not just up to you.
I'm the ranking officer.
My nie zabijamy, to raczej nie trafi. Jedynka, nie? Największe szanse ma trafić do
These
niego.
prisoners can be useful to us. But if you kill them, we'll never know.
I can live with that.
Well, I can't.
You're an engineer, not a soldier. This is clearly my territory.
You think you have enemy combatants here? This is a hostage situation. Each one of them has an innocent life inside.
No, dokładnie.
As will I. We can't let our guard down around the enemy.
Petty Officer Diaz and I will figure out how to stop the ship.
Let's hurry. The rest of the Takan could show up any minute. Crystals. They're all over this place.
Tutaj też już wyrastają te kryształy, zobaczcie. Tak jakby oni mieli tą technologię kryształów, które sobie rosną, nie? Kultywują, nie? Zgaduję, że te kryształy mają jakieś właściwości pewnie obliczeniowe, że to mogą być jakiś rodzaj komputerów na przykład, które mogą rosnąć.
Gotta figure this out before we get wherever we're going. The Resolute can't catch up to us. We're in a whole different kind of trouble.
Wcześniej ustaliliśmy, że ten statek leci w stronę granicy galaktyki. W oryginalnym serialu z kapitanem Kirkiem było jasno powiedziane, że galaktyka nasza jest otoczona polem siłowym, które zostało zbudowane przez jakąś starożytną cywilizację.
This is not Elydian programming.
I co ciekawe, niektóre organiczne byty przy spotkaniu z tym polem siłowym nabierają niemalże boskich mocy. Choć najbardziej ciekawe jest to, że to pole siłowe zostało zbudowane, o ile pamiętam, jak mnie pamięć nie myli, to było w tym serialu, gdzie Kirk był powiedziane, że to pole siłowe zostało stworzone nie po to, żeby nas zamknąć w tej galaktyce, tylko żeby jakby nas bronić przed tym, co jest na zewnątrz.
Any trouble?
Don't worry about me. Worry about Stretch over there.
Why?
He's looking for any excuse to vaporize the prisoners. But I'll make sure he doesn't. Even if they're the enemy, it's not right.
I'm here if you need a hand.
Just hurry up and figure out this bridge. That's the best way to help.
Dobra. Jeszcze z Długim pogadamy.
Everything under control?
Yes, these Takan haven't made a move yet.
And what you're doing is working.
There's plenty more I can do, but it doesn't have to be that way. As long as they behave.
Dobra. Myślałem, że z tym naszym kolegą starym będzie można pogadać. A to broń jest.
Careful where you point that thing.
It's not active. I can't see any way this would work as a weapon. It's dead.
Out of ammo?
Not sure.
Dobra, chciałem przejrzeć jeszcze pozostałe opcje, zanim ruszymy do...
This console looks unaffected.
No rzeczywiście, ta konsola nie jest w żaden sposób zmodyfikowana. Tu mamy mostek, fotel kapitana.
Where's the captain?
Captain Ostego did not survive the atmosphere poisoning.
Au.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He died defending the Empire. That's how he'd want it.
Dobra.
Look here. It's navigational data.
We saw that already. Headed to the edge of the galaxy.
It's only a display. We couldn't use it to change course or alter speed.
Stąd? A. Jeszcze co? Tu są schody. Okej, bo to przez chwilę wyglądało jak to urządzenie.
It's the Takan language.
From what I can tell, the ship's systems are actively responding to input.
Which is the opposite of how most bridges work. They usually send commands, not receive them.
It's from an intrusive program. This control station won't do us any good.
Mhm. Zbadajmy te kryształy.
These crystals are Takan technology. They seem to be active, just like the rest of their tech. Tetrametric pulses.
Tetrametric?
It's the energy signature of Takan technology. Everything they make gives off this type of radiation.
They're blocking the inputs. It's not responding at all. Everything I try, it just ignores me.
So how did the Takan use this tech?
It's
Telepatycznie.
beyond me. What have they done to this bridge?
Consoles running themselves, some clogged up with crystals that are sending off tetrametric pulses.
But none of this is sending signals outward. It's receiving.
Czyli
They're flying the ship from somewhere else.
That should be impossible. But it explains why there's less than a full bridge crew. If they aren't flying the ship from the bridge, where are they controlling it from?
czas zacząć łamać kolana więźniom, moim zdaniem. Żeby pozyskać bardziej pewne informacje. Mało to w stylu Gwiezdnej Floty. Dobra, ej, ale ja tutaj nie widzę żadnego miejsca do interakcji. Myślałem, że... Czemu jemu się włosy świecą, a inny mnie? Dobra, to zeskanowane, tamte też. Nie mamy możliwości zmienić częstotliwości skanu, więc... Czy mógłbyś podnieść nogi, Diaz, troszkę? Byłoby nam wszystkim tutaj trochę łatwiej. Dobra, to zeskanowane. A ta konsola jako jedyna nie jest przerobiona, zobaczcie.
Engines are redline, running at full power. But this main drive manifold is spiking way over nominal levels.
Very dangerous.
Even at 100% output, the warp cores wouldn't push this much plasma to the drive section.
That much reactor output would drive us past the theoretical top speed of this ship. So how fast are we actually going?
No, widzę, że odtwarzają też ten pomysł ze starego, oryginalnego serialu. Tam też był taki motyw, że właśnie Enterprise został porwany przez obcych i którzy wyposażyli go w swoją technologię i też lecieli w stronę granicy galaktyki właśnie. I też mogli lecieć dużo szybciej niż pozwalały na to oryginalna specyfikacja statku. Tak na wszelki wypadek? Nie. Nie widzę tu nic więcej, co można by zeskanować. To się świeci na inny kolorek, ale nie reaguje. Nie. Możemy stąd wyjść? Nie. Jest. Konsola nawigacyjna.
Can't let that happen.
Hold on, it would take days to go this distance with our fastest ship. We're traveling at a warp factor many times greater than this ship should even be capable of. Even with the engines pushed as hard as they are, they wouldn't produce this speed.
There's these crystals with power from the Cartabula. The Takan have found a way to increase the engine output and top speed. We have to find a way to hit the brakes before we outrun anyone who could help us.
We stop it, so they can't get this ship where they're going, and enact the next phase of their plan. That is, if they don't destroy us all first. I would have thought this ship would disintegrate going this speed. But somehow, that hasn't happened yet.
So what is their endgame?
Jaki
They
mamy cel?
transformed individuals, they've transformed this ship. In a way, how far will they go?
As far as we let them. The technology certainly doesn't seem to have limits.
I hate to think what the Cartabula could do if it was plugged into something it was meant to power. That's everything. We got some answers.
I don't like what they tell us, though.
If we can learn nothing else, then what's left is to make these Takan talk. And if they don't, we'll dispose of them.
Hey, that's not how we do this.
That is enough from you.
Oh!
I thought that thing was useless.
It was. No power. Until he touched it. Weapons must be bio-coded.
Our technology will only work for one of our kind.
I can assure you, this weapon works just fine for me.
Slow down, Miranda.
You can't control the ship with a disruptor.
But I can use it to control you.
Dobra, będziemy kończyć na tym dzisiejszy odcinek. Zapowiada się bardzo ciekawie kolejny epizod. Już się nie mogę doczekać.